Little disclaimer, I am going to be fangirling a lot about Chip Wells in this video because he's a very nice looking boy and I love him a lot. I really enjoy watching his videos and he's a great human being. So just letting you know in advance that I'm probably going to be freaking out. Hi guys, welcome back to Saturdays here on Just a Little Extra. This week is story time week, and this week I'm going to be telling you the story time of when I met Chip Wells from Trash. I saw the pictures last week in my introduction video of when I met Chip, and so this week I'm telling you the story of how I met him, and yeah. Originally, me and my best friend, I've known her for 4 years now, she's great, love her, her name is Lizeth. We went to go to the Troye Sivan concert, because we love Troye Sivan. We went to the concert and we knew Chip was going to be there because he was tweeting about it. He was like, I'm going to the Troye Sivan concert in Austin, blah 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 blah. So, originally, the plan was we were going to get there at around 3, the concert started at 7. I was stuck at church. We had a craft show the next week, so I was helping cook at my church, and so I told her to pick me up from there. But I waited at my church for an extra hour because it took her so long to get to my church because I think she got lost, and it was great. After that, we had gotten there at around maybe 5. We get there and I was like, okay, I saw in the pictures Chip took and posted on Twitter and Snapchat that he is wearing a white t-shirt. So we're like, let's look for a blonde with a white t-shirt so we can get a picture of them or whatever. So we went up to where the front of the line was. So we walked up there to see if he was there or whatever. And we couldn't see him, so we were just okay, whatever, we'll find him later. And so we went to the back of the line. About halfway through, when the line started moving, and we were about halfway, towards halfway through the line. I'm talking to Lizeth, I'm like, yo girl, this is gonna be great. All of a sudden, I turn around, and there's a door here, and the line's here. And I turn around to face the door, and I see, Chip just, walking outside, hi. Well, I see Chip, and he comes out the door, he walks outside, and this is what I see. This is what I see. He's turned to the side, and his jawline, which is amazing, just letting you know, it's a great jawline. He's running his hands through his hair, and I can see his big blue eyes, and I was I gasped. I gasped so loudly that the 4 girls ahead of us in line turned around and was what happened? I was really loud. It was unnecessarily loud. I was oh my god, Lizeth, he's over there. He's right there. He's right there. The way the line was the line was here, the door was right here or whatever, and there's the street here, so we were on the sidewalk, because he could have gone this way or that way, and we were I hope he walks towards us, and he did. He went through and went this way, and we were here, and he's walking by, and we're just I would tell Lizeth, I was say hi, tell him to come over here, and she was no, I'm too nervous, and I was oh my gosh. So what I did, I saw him, and as he was walking by, I was just Chip, 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 why? So he turns around and he sees us, and he's oh my gosh, hi, and we're yo, what's up, my homie? So we take a picture with him, and keep in mind, the only conversation we had around this was, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Wow. One thing that was really funny that happened though was in between, because I got a picture with him and then Lizeth got a picture with him, and in between that we were over here, Chip was over here, and there was a little area between us because we just stepped over there and had space to take the picture. And so these 2 guys trying to get this cart in between us, and they were just pushing it, and they got stuck, they couldn't move, and so they were huh. I felt really awkward because he was just standing there and just looking around and we were just and I just saw him, and I wanted to say something because I felt really awkward, and I was just kind of but I felt if I said something it would have been more awkward, and so I didn't say anything. After Lizeth takes her picture with him, he walks away, we're just bye, have fun at the concert, blah blah blah. But one thing that got me so angry, these 2 girls that were in front of us, after Chip leaves, after we took the picture, they're just who was that? And I was girl, who you think you are? Like, I was about to, like, slap them in the face and be like, girl, leave. Anyways, so after that, we got into the concert or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was great. And then, about halfway, like, right after the opening act, my friend Lizette, it's fine, like, she sees Chip, like, in the audience. And we're just like, oh, there he is. Just like, whoa. Hey, because we were in the mezzanine and he was in the floor so we could like see him or whatever. And so we were just like, whoa, 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 there he is. After like that happens, we're walking out of the concert and we had to go down a couple floors of stairs because we were higher up than the people on the floor. And we were like freaking out because we were like, we gotta go find Chip. We didn't even tell him our names, which was like so upsetting because I was just like, oh my gosh, he doesn't even know our names. Like, so we were just like, we have to find him. We have to say like, oh yeah, we're the girls we met for the concert. Like hi, like I don't know. We found him after the concert. We were just like standing behind like the person taking a picture of him with these other couple girls. And so we were just like standing there awkwardly because he didn't see us after the girls left. And his friend was just like, Chip. Like she literally looked him in the eyes. She was like, Chip, boy. Because he was like staring off into space. He was just like, she was like, Chip. Like, I just find that so funny. I think it was hilarious because she was just like, Chip. Like, we took a picture with him and then he was just like, oh my gosh, that's such a cute picture. Yes, like tweet it to me on Instagram. And we were like, what? He's just like, oh shoot, wait, no. Like, didn't mean to say that or whatever. Like, obviously, because like tweet it to me on Instagram. Like, you don't make sense.
Back from the dead.